Welcome to Amusings with Chelsea and Angie.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Angie.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me you're looking for. Not
I
really.
can see. Okay, no. Thank you, Lionel Richie, for my childhood.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Anyhow, how's your week?
Well, we got through Thanksgiving.
Yay! And Black Friday. It's a holiday. It counts. Yay!
Cyber Monday.
Woo! The sales were really weird this year. Can I just stop and note that real quick? Like, usually they're only supposed to be like a day or two, but everybody extended everything for like 3 or 5 days. No, I'm not grateful, but still. But yeah.
They got to make the money.
The dough. And we are in December.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! With a few weeks left till Christmas. Yay!
Yeah, but then we start a whole new year.
All over again.
Blah. Can't I just, soak in this month? We just freeze it.
It's been going really fast, though, at night. Have you noticed that? Or is it just me?
Stupid daylight savings time. That's right. All they had to do was vote. We pay these people to enact laws. How about you enact a law where we don't have to do daylight saving times, you bone holes?
Or how about this? You pay taxes for your house. You pay taxes for the stuff you buy in the store.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for school taxes and all this other stuff.
Well, not this year, but...
Not this year.
Thank you, Texas.
Yay. But you have to pay all these taxes. Just think about it. Every time you go to the store, you got to pay a tax. You have to pay taxes on your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you got to pay taxes when you go to the store to buy something to fix that set house.
Mm-hmm.
So more and more taxes, right?
Right.
We're paying all these taxes, yet they can't get all this stuff that's up there going through. They have to sit there on their little butts and twiddle them.
Okay. To me, Congress is like high school. They're only in it for themselves. So they will lie to your face. Vote for me. I'll make change. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So then they get in office and then these people go, hey, so if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. So then they turn the back on the people that voted for them to put them in office and just have their own agenda. Still don't know why George, I think his name is Santos, the guy in New York, who used his taxpayers' money to buy, like, Hermes bags and Botox and lied on his resume and said, I went to and graduated this school. Bullshit. So it took them 3 votes to evict him. So that means that there are some dum-dums who don't think that what he did was wrong or wrong enough to kick him. That would be, if you did that in your job, like here.
Oh, I'd be gone.
Right.
I'd be gone in a minute.
But no, they had to have 3 separate votes.
And remember, when they vote, it takes more time.
Yeah.
Because then they gotta vote, then they gotta sit there and calculate, then they gotta have the final discussion, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes that can take more than a day, more than several days.
How many people would run for Congress if you had a fixed wage and you don't get, side perks?
I wouldn't see that many. You would see, who you'd see? The blue-collar men.
Yeah, the people that want shit done.
Exactly.
All these other political...
Okay, so if you go back in your history books, open them up, way back when, to be a president, to be part of the Congress and everything else like that, you weren't paid to do those jobs.
Right.
You did them for the good of your community and the good of your state, your town, everything else like that. You didn't get paid. So why the heck are we paying these people? Why? It's supposed to be, hey, I'm doing this for my people and everything else. It's supposed to be a good deed. And then you do your regular 9-to-5 job like, oh, I don't know, like the people did before us. Hey, Chihuahua.
I think that's...
Get me riled up.
I think that's what the problem is with our government and why everything gets stuck, because everybody has their own agenda, and it shouldn't be. It should be the country's agenda, not, oh, this person's paying me, so I had better go and
scratch their back.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree.
So that was our civics lesson. You're welcome.
And now moving on. So
yeah, I get home and it's dark.
I don't like it.
I can't go play with my dogs outside because I'll trip over a stick and knock myself unconscious.
Well, it's like you know my schedule because I send it to you.
Yeah.
And it's like I have a day off, we have sports. So I have a day off, we have sports. It's repetitive. Okay? When I get home, I should not feel so exhausted as I am. I feel like it's 11 o'clock and it's only 8 o'clock. I'm like, I could still get stuff done. I could still get this, and this.
But your body's messed up.
My body's jacked up from the
time
warp over here. And because my mind sees it's dark outside, oh, it's time.
Winding down.
Yes. But then I get in the bed and it's like, bing, wide awake, I can't go back to sleep. I'm like, I'm over this. And then this whole waking up at 4 a.m. and 2 a.m. and all this other crap for the freaking birds. They need to get that daggum dog from, I'm sorry, my neighbor has a dog that's behind us that they let out in the morning, and he, my dogs stay inside, okay? They will go outside and investigate. They're like, what the heck is going on? And you just hear this dog going freaking apes.
Oh, yeah, no, mine have to, when they 5:45,
right,
they have to go pee-pees.
Yeah, my dogs are on a clock. They know that, hey, 5:25, we need to go outside and go potty because mom's going to wake up at 5:30 and it's time for breakfast. And we need to be able to eat. And then we have until 6:40 to go outside and play before, mama's got to leave. So make sure to go potty during that time because you got to be locked up because I don't trust the freaking neighbors and their stupid little dog that likes to at the fence. So I have a very nice neighbor that's next to me that goes and checks on my baby. So
babies. Yes,
my little
2
mutts.
dogs.
My little mutts.
No, we do Jeopardy at 4:30, and then by the time 5 o'clock rolls around, it's already like sun setting, and so when I get home, it's dark.
Yeah, and then sometimes I call you because I'm at the sports stuff, and I ain't got nobody to chit-chat with.
Who practices in the dark? Well, I mean, I know there are lights, but still, it's weird.
It's cold.
And
these kids are already getting sick. Let me tell you what happened last weekend. Okay, so luckily, you knew we didn't go participate in our sporting because we had other activities that we were doing. I'll just go ahead and say it. We hunt. Angie's not for it, but she understands. Not really, but that's okay. We still love her. Anyway, so last weekend, they were at their sporting event. We weren't there. One of the girls gets to the game, gets out there, and she's just doubled over in pain. Turns out she had an appendix.
Oh, she had appendicitis?
Yes. So she had to have surgery right away.
Yoinks!
Another girl's on the field, right there on the sidelines, just puking it up. And we had a couple other girls out from being sick and everything else, so it was like a small team. So all 9 players had to play the whole game, no breaks. And look, I get it. Mine wasn't sick, but I'm kind of glad mine didn't go because
she would have gotten sick.
Exactly.
Well, Appendix Girl didn't stay the whole game, did she?
No.
Oh, okay.
She left right away. They brought her all the way back from the pit area, which was about a 2.5-hour drive.
I thought you didn't want to play there anymore.
I don't. But we're done for the season.
Oh.
So, game, set, match.
Suckers.
So, and then, of course, there was a couple of girls that got hurt at the game, playing with the boys and stuff like that. And then her other former team that she was on was actually down there playing in another tournament event. And her former coach told me that there was a couple of girls that got sick. There was a couple of girls that got injured really bad as far as breaking a nose and stuff. And I'm like, I'm really glad she didn't play anything this weekend. It just sounds like a bunch of bad luck.
Was her other team playing boys as well?
No, they were playing girls, but they were playing in the big championship. because it was their first time going. And they won 1 and lost 1, so they didn't get to play the final game. So, I mean, it was good that they got to go out there and get that experience. And hopefully next year they can go back and go for the big win. So, I'll be happy for them either way. But the boys' team did win. They went all the way. So that was exciting.
Boys' team, because they're playing girls. So, hunting, right?
Yep.
I did not realize that deer hunting season was basically mating season for the deer. So, in my mind, I'm thinking all these stags are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find me a lady and start a family, minding their own business, going through the woods, doopy-doopy-doo.
Going through the motions.
Like with their little John Travolta necklace, like going to the club. Look at me, ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-bum-bum. You know, making their stank everywhere, spreading their smells. And then out of nowhere,
pow.
You're dead.
So
then I compared it to what it would be like if it were, say, you know, humans. So, dudes on the hunt. John Travolta heading up to the club in his little leisure suit.
Oh my God.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Bam.
And down. Yes. I did not realize it was mating season. I just know that's when the big boys actually stay hidden. They don't come out. You have to be like out there for hours for them to come out.
Because I was like, they keep saying in the rut. They're in the rut. And so I learned in the rut means it's frisky disky time.
Again, didn't know that either. Good to know. I mean, I've gone hunting and stuff, and this is my new adventure for me, which I don't mind.
I don't need to know this. I was watching Dr. Oakley, Yukon Vet.
Well, now you know. But it's kind of funny. It kind of makes sense because the first time I'd ever went out hunting, and the first time we ever, saw was a doe came out. She was all friskily by herself strutting, and then here comes this big boy, and he was about an 8-point, which if you don't know is his antlers. Count the points, that's how big he is. He comes strutting out, and I'm like, what in the heck is he doing? Got his little tail up, friskling over to the woman like, oh. And, fiance got out there with the gun and gave him a little pow. And he kind of, I don't want to show off that I got hit. So he's kind of like walking down to the water's edge and everything's good. And I'm like, I don't think you got him. He goes, I got him. I know I did. And he got up on that hill and was kind of looking around. And he was like, well, let me get one more shot at him then. Shot him again. He's like, usually you just wait. Shot him again. He dove off into the woods. But yeah, sure enough, he got him. Because, we had to follow the trail. Mm-hmm. Native American search.
Look, do you really want to go down that road with me? Because we are the questionable right now. I think he's Irish.
Well, we know he is.
You
see his beard and everything
super
else.
Irish. He needs a little green top hat and some little booties.
And some Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
So, but to go with that, my fiance, we've been going down his family tree and heritage, and on one side of his family, obviously they're not Native American, but he's going back to Scotland and Ireland and all that. I think we got some Danish too. Mm-hmm. And then on his mother's side, we've gotten down one line of the family tree, which again, we're going back to the Scottish and Irish side, and it's like, oh, okay, so you got a lot more than you think you do. Mm-hmm. And then the other one we haven't got to go down, which is the one that should be the Native American.
The so-called Native American. He's like, it is, I swear it is.
So, but he's Choctaw, Chickasaw, and Cherokee, in which we did find the Cherokee.
Allegedly.
Angie's questioning the name, but it's a Lowry. That's the name that she had. Not what her maiden name was, but that's what her married name was.
I require a good Native American name.
She wants a long
Like
bow.
Wattles with ducks, or dreams in the sky, or clouds dancer. Something. I need a verb and a descriptive noun.
Well, I told you my daughter's is Little Wolf. That was her name. There you go. There's the Indian name, but we have proof of hers too. But we just don't have the physical in hand because we are having issues with those documents right now. But I will say Ancestry.com, which we're not affiliated with whatsoever at all, has been a great help trying to find those roots.
We're not affiliated with anybody.
Nope.
But if you want, you just send us an email. We'll affiliate the bejesus out of you.
Absolutely. And we will actually, if you want us to give a review on your stuff, you just send it to us and we will review it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it may be. So, but yeah, no, I mean, so.
My family, we are stuck at a point because my peoples came over on the boat through Ellis Island. You know, like you're supposed to, legal and shit. Then you have to get into the European records, which I guess you go through churches and things like that, and you know, we just don't have the money to do that. So
Ancestry has that capability. If you have your family tree up until when they crossed over, and you continue to put that information in, they'll be able to leaf trace you back a little bit more.
My parents paid for my brother to do that, and I don't think my brother got very far.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I got far enough back on.
I think we're gypsies. Like rolling around in those covered wagon gypsies with donkeys.
That would make
and
some
stuff.
sense, though.
Yeah.
That would make some sense.
Mm.
But I mean, on Mom's side, we got far enough back that we were related to a king, and I'm like, who the heck is this person?
We have nothing. We came from outer space. We were dropped here.
We were dropped here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're going with?
Yes, I'm going with my people were so beyond what we were on our other planet that we were kicked out. And so they shot us to this backwood dink hole, you know, which is like when you're on a long road trip, and you should have gone to the gas station before to go to the bathroom.
But you didn't.
But you didn't. So you end up at this bojanky trucker. I really wouldn't want to go there, but you gots to. Like if the bathroom in that truck stop would be what aliens think that this planet is. So my people would have said, oh, here's a good place. So they dropped us here. Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
That's fair enough. So that is the guy that we are related to, which is Sir Thomas you can pronounce that.
De Gourley.
Which is the 13th of King Craig.
King Craig was born in 1610 in Fintry, Stirlingshire, Scotland. His father, William Gourlay, 12th of King Craig, was 20th, and his mother, Jean MacGill of Rankalore, was 20.
So yeah, he was age 72. But yeah, I was just like,
blah, blah.
I'm like, well, looky there, we have a family tree.
Why don't you throw that up after my lovely alien trash story?
I know.
Rude.
Well, I wanted to show you because I was like, well, it was fascinating.
Mine's not. I have nothing. I'm lonely.
We'll find yours. We can do it. You know what? If y'all get it, I will help you. I will work with it with you, and we can find out where.
No,
where
I'm more interested in getting our floor done. So.
Well, there's that too. We get to work on that. So that was fun to do. We totally went from hunting to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it totally makes sense about them being in heat.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Rude.
I know.
So rude.
But you know what? We got a lot of good meals out of it.
Did you? Or
yes.
did the dogs?
Well, the dogs have some, yes, but we did get some stew meat and some steak flakes.
But it's gamey.
Not if you wash it out. You let it soak in some cold water, and it soaks out that blood, and then you drain it, then you do it again. You do it a couple of times, and it gets that game out.
Oh my god, that seems like a lot of work.
Nah, about an hour.
I just go to the grocery store, thank you. I do my hunting down the beef and poultry aisle at the local United, thank you. Hunt me down some sales. Frozen food. Yum, yum, yum. Hey, Marie Callender's.
Nope.
Yes. Look, chicken pot pies are the best.
I make it homemade.
Nope.
I do it better.
I put it in the nuker.
And you like it when I make it because you get free paste.
Yes, I just eat
pastry dough.
I just eat the pie dough. Shush. And then, so you nuke it for 5 minutes, and then you flip it upside down, knock it on the butt, take the lid off, and wham bam, you have the awesome yum yum pie.
Yum yum, get you some.
Yes.
Yum yum, get you some.
So we have Christmas coming up.
We do.
I have everybody taken care of except my oldest brother because he has not decided what he wants yet. So blah blah blah.
You're better than I am. I think I have everybody. But I've got to wrap the presents so I know if I missed anybody.
Yeah, but you have in-laws. I don't have to deal with that. I just deal with immediate family.
And me.
And 2 friends. That's right. My whopping 2 friends that I can tolerate. 3, I lied. 3. I got 3 friends. Yes, I got Amber. Hush. And then somebody's birthday's coming up. And I am nerdily excited.
Oh, you're talking about, my daughters.
But why would you invite boys?
She just invited her whole class. Plus, I think she wants her little not boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there.
Look, if you were a 9-year-old boy, would you go to a partay?
Depends. If I'm getting cake, I might. And I'm getting away from my parents for an hour. That's the other thing. All these parents, they're coming in from out of town, because she goes to an out-of-town school, and they're like, heck yeah, I can get last-minute Christmas shopping done. I can get last-minute grocery stuff done. Yes. Here, let me throw my kid and leave it, so I have it for 3 hours. Some parents do that. They're like, hey, you gonna go to this birthday party?
Right, but the invitation literally says
VIP pass.
They understand that it's a Taylor Swift partay, right?
Hence the tay part, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I haven't got any RSVPs back yet, so we'll see where that goes. But she is excited to be having this, even though I'm protesting because I had waited for 9 years to choose the birthday party that I wanted for her first decade, or her first era, if you will. And that was going to be a decade of Ava's. I was going to do each one of her birthdays that she had throughout the years, and I kept all the decorations from every single part.
You can incorporate that.
I know.
Because you can have the Taylor Swift, and then you can go like, look, Ava's
era
tour.
Ooh, we may have to make a poster
that says, yeah, it's you. You're the problem. Yes. See, I only know Taylor Swift music 89 album forward. And not all of them, because I have them, but Folklore and Evermore were kind of downers, okay?
So you have that, while I have the Taylor Swift of
the
89
country, yeah.
back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's when I knew her, because I was in high school.
And you like country music. My dog and my truck and my tractor. Yeah, not me.
Don't forget my beer.
Underage. My non-alcoholic beer and my banjo.
Isn't that what the 3 Southern Cats Tigger drinks, is his beer?
Yeah.
I have a beer.
Mama, can I have some beer?
I love that lady. Shout out to Willow. You're one of my faves. Tigger, you're my other one.
3 Southern Cats and a mama. Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
I follow them on the TikTok and the YouTube and the Instagram.
All sorts of fun in between.
Mm-hmm.
They are great. I can just sit there for like an hour watching them. And I don't even realize an hour went by. And I'm like, oh crap, I got stuff to be doing. Oops.
Damn you, technology and random stuff on the internet. I can go down the...
Cuteness.
Yeah, I can go down the cat hole. That sounds bad. But, it's usually cats, some dogs, and for some reason I enjoy when they do the horse hooves.
The cat or the cows.
Or cows, yes.
Me too. I can sit there and watch that for like ever. I'm like, it's so fascinating. I never want to do it myself.
No.
I just want to watch.
Because, I mean, you cannot have a machine do a farrier job. That's something that a person
This is
has
a
to do.
handcraft.
Yes.
You have to learn how to do it, how to shave back and how far you can go and all the ooey gooey stuff that comes out. You got to spray the purple stuff.
Yeah.
Get it in there. And then you put the little Band-Aid on it and they still wobbling on it, but they look better than how they walked in.
Mm-hmm. Or when they have to resole or reshoe a horse.
Those are always fun to watch too.
Yeah.
I kind of like those rubber looking shoes. You know which ones I'm talking about? They put them on them before they shoe the horse with the actual metal shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they've been injured or something like that, the little rubber one. I'm like, those are kind of cool.
I did see on Disney Plus, which we are not affiliated with.
But a great streaming service.
Yes, because I watched Dr. Pol, I watched Heartland Docs, and now I'm starting Dr. Oakley, Yukon Vet. She had to put little boots on a dog because they live right near this little airport.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally on the airport, and he was running around on the tarmac on the
oh no,
and so his feet got like really really burnt and bruised because he was chasing the kids and stuff. So she got him, they patched his feet up and he had to wear taped feet, and it was funny because they do like the Lippenzaner pony thing, and then she's like, I brought him a present, so she bought him these little dog booties that he can wear when he runs outside, and it was hysterical. Lippenzaner pony.
So I usually got those for Stefan,
Mm-hmm.
which is my dog, for wintertime when he goes out, because he doesn't like to go out and get wet in the snow, and oh my god, he did 1 foot at a time. 1 foot. He doesn't do it like this. In the back legs.
See, and I have to be very careful with Kiva, which is one of my dogs, because she's got those furry Chewbacca feet.
Yep.
And the snow, which is rare here, I know, but when she loves it, she loves the snow, she'll plow through.
She's like, yeah, it's
but
cold.
It will get stuck between her
webbing
and in her fur. So every time she comes in, I will have to sit her down and I will have to pull out all of the snow.
Just like when it's muddy.
Well, I don't mess around with the mud. Oh, no.
I do it, otherwise it dries up in between his feet and he's...
Oh.
He likes to dig and just lay in the cool.
Sure.
He'll dig like a little hole in the summertime, and when he's been digging, because he's like, his nice pretty fur coat right here is all brown. And now that we have this white dog, she comes out, and I'm like, oh my god, no. She looks like a mud pit, like just carrying it. I'm like,
It's her camo. She's camoed. She's ready for you to take her hunting out in the deer.
So, no joke, I think she'd actually be really good at it, but I don't think she'd go after the deer. I think she'd go after the armadillos that are out there. Yes, where we're hunting at has armadillos, which is Texas, animal, and it's like, don't hurt that thing, okay? Just don't.
Well, I mean, they'll curl up in a little ball.
Oh, it's so funny. And the first time I ever went hunting, I'm like, look, it's an armadillo. I started chasing after it. Then there was like 5 more, and I start chasing them. So he's got a recording of me actually chasing them. Well, this time we brought Ava, and of course the armadillos are out and back, and she's running and chasing after them and stuff like that. And she's like, Mom, look. And I'm like, yeah, I see it. I'm recording her. I'm like, and, fiance's like, oh my gosh, like mother like daughter.
City people.
What? I like chasing the armadillo. It's funny.
They're blind, right?
I do, and it's funny to watch. Have you ever seen them run?
Yes, and it's
hilarious.
Rude. Look,
it's hilarious.
I bet it's hilarious for them to watch you
chase them.
Yeah, look at that weird human chasing me.
He's like do, but it's so funny because it looks like a wave as it's jumping through the grass.
Hey, you should Google and watch a pangolin walk.
A penguin?
No, not a penguin. Pangolin.
What the heck is that?
How many times have I done World Pangolin Day? The thing with the scales?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, they walk on their back legs.
You remember, I can't ever remember that name.
Pangolin. And my sister got this bigger tree for the house because they got it from work.
Yay!
So it's like maybe a 4-foot-ish tree. Mm-hmm. Well, it has tinsel on it.
Oh, no.
Right. And Natsu is obsessed with sparkly things. So he's pulling the tinsel from the tree and then dragging it through the house.
I want the tree.
So I have to take the tinsel away from the cat, and then he's following me. He's like, where is he going? So I crinkle it up into a tiny ball, and then I throw it in the garbage right in front of his face. Like, take that. And my dad's like, you think he understands that? I was like, probably not, but it gave me a little bit of satisfaction. Because I do not want to, take this dum-dum to the vet because he is plugged up because of tinsel, and 2, not thrilled when I get sparkly poops in the litter box.
Well, I would take that over what the little one did. So had my headphones.
We're talking about Princess?
Princess had my headphones, and she was using them, and she took them off because I asked her to come do something. She put them on the bed. I guess.
Oh, we're talking about Ava, not the dog.
Yes.
Okay.
Ava right now.
Yeah.
And so she put them on the bed, and she came in there to help me. And I guess little Miss Princess decided to go in there on top of the bed and pick them up with her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And take off with them. And of course, Ava completely forgot about the headphones because she was other stuff. And then we went and did other things, stuff like that. And come back home, and I'm like, hey, where are my headphones at so I can take them to work and listen to, stuff. And she goes, I don't know. I was like, what do you mean you don't know? So I'm like, all right, well, we'll find them. Well, I found one. Don't know where the other one is, but I found one, and it is all chewed up.
Is the other one outside in her poop somewhere?
Probably.
Or in her belly.
And you know what I was tempted to do? I was tempted to turn them on from my phone and play the little doot 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 doot. And I was like, oh my god, this would just be like Jurassic World or Jurassic Park 3, where they find the cell phone in the poop. And I'm not doing that. Or it's in her belly right now. Doot 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 doot. And I'm like, that is gonna suck passing that. But you know what? You're gonna learn a lesson. Quit chewing on the crap. So
no, she won't.
And she got my mop. She got a hold of my mop. I guess
the wood part or the
metal. I have a metal mop, and she managed to chew it and bend it. This dog is a miniature schnauzer. I don't know if you guys know how big this dog is. She is not big. She is still a puppy. Harris.
Are we sure that she's 100% miniature schnauzer?
I don't know. I think she's part poodle because of her hair. But I have the paperwork that says she's 100% schnauzer.
Mm.
And I'm begging to differ because my dog knows better, and he's a schnauzer, and he listens. This dog just, meh. I do, however, have heart to get the newspaper and roll it up and swat her little butt whenever I catch her. And I go, you see this? No means no. What? And she goes, runs and hides. And then she goes, I didn't do it. I swear.
How's that work with Daniel when you say no means no? And then smack him with the newspaper?
Well, obviously, you and I have had this discussion earlier today. It does not work.
No, not at all.
Otherwise, you know.
If you want to send us any ideas of, hey, maybe you guys should check this out, we have a new email.
We do.
It's AmusingsCA@gmail.com.
So much easier. You don't have to spell out our names or guess them.
Yeah. And it'll be at the bottom of the description of what our chitty chat session here.
Woo woo! Because that's all it's been today is just chitty chat.
Because they don't have TV.
I got a lot of projects that are going to be due here soon because they're Christmas presents, so I've got to get them done.
Are they crafty things?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So they're on my list of stuff to do, and I got to figure out when I'm going to do them. And
haha.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to have to enlist the Daniel.
Either that or I'm sick. I can't go to work.
That's a load of garbage.
I can take a sick day.
That doesn't work.
It never does because they call you.
Yes. You, not me.
No, they call you sometimes.
Vaguely, barely, hardly.
Yeah, but still.
Ah.
Until next time, guys, we will chat with you guys later. Bye.
Bye.